Black Friday is over 3 months away. What's the rush? So, as we saw from General Slammons in another video, we really need to prepare for fourth quarter right now. The longer we wait, the harder it's going to be to take full advantage of this season that's in front of us. So one of the things is, and you hear it from experienced sellers all the time that have done many fourth quarters, nearly all of them say, year after year, I didn't have enough inventory. We ran out, couldn't keep up. It's not even a matter of finding inventory. Really, what happens to most of us that have the capital to spend is we just don't have the time. You can work 7 days a week and still not be able to get enough in. So there's something else that I want to talk along with that, though. And that's our expectations of UPS and even Amazon. Something maybe you don't know if this is your first Q4 is that, obviously everyone gets busy around Christmas, especially Amazon. And yes, they may hire seasonal workers to try to keep up with that extra demand, but that in itself creates maybe a problem. Yes, there's more workers there, but those workers are new and problems and issues can arise. We should expect our shipments to be received maybe in the same time frame that they were received in the summer. There might be some more delays. Right? I know myself and I've seen others complain that shipments last month sat at a warehouse and weren't received, in a manner or in a timely fashion. Well, that's only going to get worse as we get closer to Christmas. It's a logistics issue. Amazon just isn't able to handle all this inventory coming in and going out, as easily as they are during the summer. The next thing, UPS, man, those guys work hard now, So during Christmas, during that Christmas rush, wow, expect if you have the UPS pickup and they're at your house like they are at mine, 4:30 every day, man, don't expect that come November and into December. You're going to get some late pickups and all those kind of things have to be accounted for. So, so what can you do? One of the things you can do is to start preparing now. Maybe look at some inventory that you're going to purchase now and hold until, middle of October, November. Try to build up your inventory now if you have the capital and are able to do it. Maybe that's not feasible for everyone, but just go into this with those expectations that there may be some bumps in the road. There may be some delays and that kind of thing. And one of the other things I want to stress is that knowing that there may be delays or you may have to work harder, you may have to do more during this Q4. One of the things you typically may do as a new seller or even veteran sellers too is say, oh, you know what? Maybe if I become more efficient and maybe I can become more efficient by trying out this new listing service, a third-party listing service. Or my label printer is not really up to par. Maybe you're using inkjet and you want to go to like a Dymo or a Zebra printer to print your labels. Or kind of like I just recently did. I went to a paper tape dispenser and not using the regular tape. Well, the thing is you don't want to make those changes in November or in December. The last thing you want to do is get to a point where things are working and you're going so fast and, trying so hard and your hours that you have extra are slipping away, and then you want to change a third-party listing service, or you want to change how you prep, or change the tools that you use to prep and package your shipments, that can lead to a lot of trouble. You don't want to have problems arise right in the middle of the time that it's the busiest. To change those tools, that's something that you can do in the summer or in the spring when you're not as busy. When you hit fourth quarter, and if you're going to hit it as hard as you can, you're going to need to be up and running that whole time. You don't want any downtime. And so work with whatever works best for you right now. Work with what you're familiar with and with the things that you know how to use. Another example might be a repricer. Maybe this is your second fourth quarter and you didn't have a repricer last year, but you'd like to use one this year. My suggestion would be to take care of that repricer situation quickly. Get it up and running right now. And more so than even getting it running is learn it. Do some research with it. Learn it, use it, and see how it works. You want to have all that stuff set, and so you can just forget about it. You don't want to have to be in the middle of the fourth quarter rush at the end of November and have issues with your repricer or with any of your other tools, that kind of thing. So just another reminder, guys, fourth quarter is a crazy time, even for us who have been through it a number of times, and just all the more so for newer sellers out there. Anything that you can do to better prepare yourself for the busiest time of the year really will be well worth it. All right, guys. Thank you.